what allows us to drink water. Without the pipes, without the sewers, without any of the basic plumbing and whatnot that goes into our houses, into our cities, we would not have clean drinking water, and we would not have drinking water at all. The problem is, though, infrastructure today is degrading in America. You have, the USGS estimates every year that the United States loses upwards of $2.6 billion because sewers and pipes that carry the water from point to point are leaking water. And so the net loss is $2.6 billion or more. So infrastructure is something that we clearly need to focus on when we look at a comprehensive water quality solution. So our infrastructure policy is split up into three major sub-policies. The first major sub-policy is building materials. And essentially, building materials, although it doesn't pertain necessarily to the actual infrastructure of water transport systems, what you see here is that what goes into building houses, what goes into building industrial complexes, what goes into building buildings, the materials that are inside it can be toxic. And you can see these toxic chemicals leach into the ground and into our groundwater, which is bad. It's very bad. So what we suggest to do is to use new, safer alternative building materials to create these buildings. And so what we can do is we could have a couple of standards in the state, or have a couple of regulations as to what materials can be used and what can't be used. For instance, cement pipes are more efficient because they don't leach chemicals, but they are still very durable in terms of infrastructure. So you can sort of see the dual aspect of economic sustainability and high quality and very safe materials to use. In addition to that, we suggest that we have a program that will fund research for new alternatives, safe materials that can be used for infrastructure around the state. The second sub-policy that we suggest is to update the municipal water infrastructure. And what we mean by this is basically the pipes that go under your homes, the pipes that let your city or let your town distribute the water that you're getting from the tap. And so it's clear, I've stated, that we need to update our infrastructure. And so this is designed to be flexible for municipalities to decide how they're going to update their infrastructure, and it lets them do this in a fairly long, fairly flexible time period. And so what we have is we're going to create a state-level organization that, or create a subsection of the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection to create county, or to manage county-level organizations that will have power to fund and power to advise municipalities on how to upgrade their water quality infrastructure. In addition to this,